Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen.
I was born and raised in the South, in a city, and now I live in the Midwest on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today.
Y'all, I just got in from Little Rock. I flew in last night late and Rick picked me up from the airport and I was in Little Rock visiting my sweet mama. Y'all, she fell. She was opening a ladder in the garage and it kind of butterflied on her and she fell back. And originally we thought she hurt her head, but that was fine. But it ended up that she broke her hip. And so my sweet husband Rick drove me down to Little Rock and got me there. And I was able to visit my mom in the hospital. And my dad, of course, was with her there too. And he's recovering from eye surgery anyway. And so it was really awesome to be able to be there with my mom and dad. And sweet Rick, I mean, that man, I'm crazy about him. Every year, we've been together so many years and he just gets better with age. So I think all good men do. Anyway, we are praising God. I was there for a week and I was able to be in the hospital most of that time. I spent the night at mom and dad's house in the evening and I was alone there. And I know every house makes its own noises and I know my parents' house is no different. So by the third night, I asked my sweet sister Hannah and our son Banner to come and be housemates with me for the duration of my trip. I was trying to take every thought captive, y'all, but at times that's a struggle. It is for me. How about y'all? I have a big imagination, which I'm thankful for, but also at times it's hard to take every thought captive. But it was such a blast and a joy to be there with my mom and dad and my siblings, and they have a wonderful restaurant in the hospital called McBride's. It is outstanding. It's a scratch kitchen, and the chef in there is named Jaime, and he was making these soups and these wonderful things. It was so good. And they moved my mom from Baptist Hospital over to the Baptist Rehab on the third day, and everyone in Baptist Rehab was amazing, loving, caring, smart, efficient, purposeful, dedicated. They weren't in a hurry, and we feel like we got to know them and just love them and appreciate them so much. It was also fun to meet people who had been there for a long time and therefore knew my dad and remembered when he worked at Baptist delivering babies all of those years. God is so faithful. I don't know what we would do without him. But I'm back in Nebraska and I'm so excited to share this recipe with y'all today. Still excited about pumpkin. Today we're going to make no-bake pumpkin dessert. Let me show you what you'll need.
Cream cheese, powdered sugar, Cool Whip, pumpkin pie spice, and graham crackers.
Hey y'all, I am so encouraged after being in Little Rock because mom took a turn for the better yesterday and she is so strong. In fact, the Baptist Rehab place said that she was their strongest patient. And sweet Kevin Kelly has trained her in strengthening muscles and doing balance and things like that at his gym. And so she's so strong and she's always been strong. And I love that about her. She's usually strong from the inside, but now she's strong from the outside as well. And so I think that's made her recover. It was still hard to leave. I mean, I tell myself I'm not going to cry every time I say bye to my parents, but I do. We always welcome tears in our family, so it's okay. I've said it before, but it's our longing for heaven, just wanting to be all together in the same place. I mean, I missed Rick. He's my favorite person. I love being with him, and I love being with my kids and grands in Nebraska, and yet I want to be with my family in Little Rock, and I'd love to be with my family in Franklin, Tennessee. I'd love to be with my family in South Africa, and I'd love to be with a family that are all over the world. Again, our longing for heaven when we'll all be together and we'll never have to say goodbye. But I'm so excited about making this pumpkin dessert with y'all. It's easy and fast and so yummy. You can bring it to all your gatherings. You start off with the Hudson and Henning bowl. Hi, Hudson and Henning, and good old cream cheese. We're going to start off with this little block here, and it's really great if you have kind of a softened block. This has kind of been sitting out, and so it's a little bit softened, but put that in your bowl. I have also begun to lose my voice a little bit because even though we were supposed to maybe be quiet in the hospital, in the rehab, we were not quiet at all. It was my siblings and me. We are a loud bunch. We're fun, but we're loud. We're gonna add 1 cup of powdered sugar to our cream cheese. Always a good start. We will mix that a little bit. Y'all, this shirt that I'm wearing, I found while decluttering my storage room. It was one of the giveaways for my girls to another sister or whomever, and it was cream, and I looked terrible in cream. so I dyed it pink. Isn't it so cute? It turned out great. So, kind of fun. Upcycle. Oh, wow, it's a party over here, y'all. Oh my. We're just gonna mix that a little bit. Then you're gonna get out a 16-ounce tub of Cool Whip. Ooh, Lillian would want to draw a face in this. Let's see. In honor of Lillian. Hi, Lillian. I'm not sure if Lillian's watching. I keep telling her she needs to do a show with me now that they've moved back. She's a busy girl. All right, just put half of it in there. Then mix that. Then you're going to add 1 can of pumpkin puree. Not pumpkin pie mix, pumpkin puree, which is just good old pumpkin. Every time I open a pumpkin can, the smell reminds me of baby food when I fed my girls pumpkin. It takes me back. I've heard it said that smell is the biggest trigger of memory. I would agree. We're gonna go ahead and add our teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice at this time. So I'm just gonna shake a teaspoon in there. There we go. Then mix. Mom really couldn't have visitors except for family, but a few friends sneaked in who were like family. Ooh, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. Ooh, I need a spatula. All right. We're gonna scoot this back a little bit. Then you're gonna get a square 8x8 pan. This is my sweet mother-in-law Pam's that is still at my house from last year. Except for when I was in Arkansas, I see her 6 days a week, so I'm sure she doesn't mind if I use it. She's a good sharer. So then you put a little layer of pumpkin on the bottom of your square pan. Smooth it around just until you cover the bottom. Then you get a box of graham crackers and we're gonna layer them over the pumpkin mixture. Alrighty. I usually just use graham cracker crumbs, but for this recipe you need the full cracker. So just put them on there. I've never opened one without breaking at least part of the cracker. What about y'all? Okay. Little helpers in the kitchen. Perfect job for them. It goes about 3 across, and then you've got to break one. Did y'all see? Almost perfect. Then we put another layer of the pumpkin. Just banged into my cabinet. Okay. Okay. Smooth it all around. Okay. And then add another layer of your graham crackers. This is super fun. Just saying. We'll use that leftover one. Get that puzzle piece in. Now do another layer of your pumpkin mixture. If you wanted to double everything and put it in a 9x13 pan, go for it. Oh, this is so fun. I think we can get 2 more layers out of here. What do y'all think? Okay. Maybe. Let's see. And more graham crackers. Now, look how pretty that is. The layers are so fun. One last layer of pumpkin mixture. Okay. So smooth this out. It's your last pumpkin layer. And with that last bit of your Cool Whip, you're gonna put it on top. But mine was kind of frozen, so I stuck it in the microwave and then I heated up some parts too much, and then there's some chunks in there of frozen still. So I'm just trying to mix it all together here, get it one consistency. But regardless, here we go. Put it on there. Ooh, pretty. And then just smooth that around. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Voila. Now you can garnish this with some caramel drizzle, pecans, little touch of cinnamon, whatever you love. Thanks so much for joining me today and making the no-bake pumpkin dessert. It's great to be back in Nebraska, and if you pray to the Lord, please pray for my mom to continue healing and for my dad's eye to continue healing. Thanks, y'all. Have a great week. Don't forget to thank Jesus and enjoy. See you next time.
He is trying to do what you're doing. You guys are so funny.